A security guard intervened in an altercation. The suspect pulled out a firearm and shot him dead. A responding police officer and 6 bystanders were also wounded. The suspect was killed by police afterward. In 2026, the need of a person on site isn't required on many cases. Hi, I'm Oli, and today we will compare on-site security guard versus remote live video monitoring. Now let's head to the template. As you can see here, the main selling point of remote video monitoring is the cost. It's like a tenth of the price. But not only is it way cheaper, it can be as efficient and even more on some sites. Here are some numbers explaining the costs. But here's a very interesting part, because this is the reasons why we are on the side of remote video monitoring. In terms of coverage, the on-site guards are at one place at a time versus the cameras. They can see everything simultaneously, making sure there's no blind spot. And the response time is directly linked to the coverage area. Before we head any deeper, what exactly is remote video monitoring? You have the classic continuous monitoring service where a person will be looking at the camera non-stop, but you also have the event-based, which is events triggered by an AI sent to an operations center where a person will confirm it's not a false alarm. So in terms of physical presence, the on-site guards wins, but might have some fatigue, distractions, or missed events. Remote video monitoring, AI is handling all the boring stuff, and the operator only has to validate that it's a real intrusion. And something that we talked about earlier, the cost efficiency. We know people get sick, you have to deal with schedules, and for the remote video monitoring, the company is dealing with that themselves. It's just taking away a charge off your shoulder. And you can say that for a lot of stuff, the schedule, answering alarms, and you wouldn't hear about anything unless it's very important. The guards are not police officers. They are not formed to face real danger. A lot of video monitoring companies will have very detailed reports of any incidents because they are answering alerts every day compared to a guard that would just be there and have maybe only once a week, if not less than that. And with video monitoring systems, you can have access to visuals and very detailed information. And for AI integration, obviously, you cannot apply that to on-site guards, but in the remote video monitoring, you have a tons of AI you can choose from if there are specific things you want your cameras to identify. On-site guards are better if you really need someone to actually do something on site, active physical presence, compared to remote video monitoring if it's large and multi-site perimeters. But having remote video monitoring doesn't mean you cannot have an on-site security guard, but really often it will reduce the numbers. All those scenarios require someone on site having some kind of list they have to do during the day, while by the night you can use the remote live video monitoring. So as we said, the on-site guards really is useful when you need frequent physical intervention, when you absolutely need a licensed on-site officer, high-risk environment with active threat potential, small single location site with straightforward needs, which it all comes back to the fact that you really need a person that has tasks on site. Now to the remote video monitoring. When you have a large perimeter or multiple sites to cover, you can look everywhere at the same time. And something that is very useful is the after hours or overnight continuous monitoring, because you don't really need a on-site guard 24/7 on many cases. If budget is a priority because it's very low costs. If you need faster detection and verified response with very detailed reports. So that's it for the comparison between on-site guards and remote video monitoring. And if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.